Yeah, I close it up.
My name is Matt Klinger, and today I'm here to tell you my story about the two children that me and my wife aborted, and I'll be silent no more. I'm here today because in many ways abortion has affected my life for an eternity, but for the last 10 years it's been a living hell. I lost the chance to be a father 2 times because I was not man enough to stand up for the children that were in my girlfriend's womb. The first child was a decision that she had made because she didn't want her parents to know that we were pregnant and that we were sleeping together. The second one, I drove her to the abortion clinic just 3 months after the first one. And I remember Kelly going into the clinic, and I remember the faces of the other women that I saw coming out of the so-called minor procedure with eyes full of tears and regret. At the clinic, I was not allowed to go in to the holding area. I was made to sit in the exit room. And I know in my heart that was so that I couldn't get her to change her mind. Although I never saw the inside of the rooms, I could see what was being done inside on the faces of those women as they were coming out. After that day at the clinic, I decided I'd never speak of that day again. I didn't want the pain, I didn't want the shame, and I didn't want to deal with the guilt that I was feeling. So I medicated my shame. I became an alcoholic, I was addicted to pornography, and a huge trail of dishonesty was what came after that. Kelly and I were married 2 years later, and over the next 6 years, we fought a lot, I engaged in 2 affairs, and I was at rock bottom. With the help of my family, Kelly, and a Bible study called Forgiven and Set Free, I was able to find healing and forgiveness for what I had done to my own children and ask Jesus to directly, from that point on, guide me in my life. As I look back to the choices we made, I was really just a 20-year-old boy who felt like there was no way out but to have abortions. However, I see that boy now as an irresponsible young adult who chose to be an earlier adult by engaging in sex with his girlfriend. For the men who find themselves faced with fatherhood, I urge you to think long and hard about the son or daughter you would destroy and murder if you choose abortion. Today, with the thought of my 2 children rooting me on, I will be silent no more.